texted me, and I'm freaking out. I really need to study. Is there any way that you could hook me up with some Adderall?
Hey, what's up, man?
You know my number.
Alex.
Thank you.
So
Bye.
I got this big final paper due tomorrow, and I was wondering if you had any Adderall.
I'm wondering if I might be able to swing by and pick up a few energy pills to make it happen. Yeah, call me. I'll be up all night.
How do you usually study for your final?
The way I like to do it is have fun the entire quarter, and then just cram all the pain into one night. One of my friends asked me if I had ever used Adderall, which is an ADD medication. I tried it, and I studied for 12 hours straight without, like, ever breaking concentration.
I got diagnosed with ADD when I was 7. When I was younger, I took Ritalin for a little while, and then I went to the doctor and I got Adderall. It kind of helps you organize things. Like, you got to think of your brain like a whole mess of papers, and what the medication does is just separate all those papers into piles and put them in drawers. I like the feeling of being, like, you know, cracked out. I liked that jittery feeling, and I liked the appetite suppressants, and I liked the fact that, you know, I was constantly moving and, like, energized and awake.
It's not difficult to know why it's easy to sell the public on the fact that these drugs are helpful. They work. The problem is, what do they do to the person's view of themselves, to the person's capacity to focus their attention when they're not on the drug, to the notion of becoming dependent on on believing that you can't focus your attention without taking this drug. It's disempowering. It strips the person's capacity to believe that through their willful focus alone they can cause very real changes in how their brain works. That's the problem.
Do you know people that use Ritalin or Adderall without
Prescription? Yeah, everyone in the world does. I know very few people that don't. Usually it gets to the point where they disapprove, and then they'll have like a major project or a final, and they call me and they're all like, I need an Adderall. The 10 milligram pill for them just keeps them up, makes them all cracked out, you know. Most of the people take a pill and then they drink a cup of coffee, and the caffeine kind of helps the medicine kick in. Most people are willing to pay $5 for a 10 milligram pill. As expensive as that is, they're willing to pay for it. So, for example, one of my prescription bottles could probably bring me in about $600 a bottle if I sold all of them, maybe a little bit more.
The issue becomes one of abusing the drug and living in a drug culture. And then there are, what we now know, there are risks for developing heart problems, you know, etc. So, and then there are just plain old ordinary medical problems that arise.
I was also prescribed some medicine when that was several years ago. My kidneys felt like they had solid rocks of granite through it. I was just dehydrated. I couldn't even sleep. And I tried, believe me, I tried, but it was so hard to fall asleep, so I despised the pills. I'll eat chocolate and drink some coffee, and I'll study and listen to music. So that works for me, without any substances.
So these are 10 milligram pills.
Can I buy one?
Just give them to you. It's finals week.